I met two guys. I met them on my way, and they were trying to like, how are you? They tried talking to me, of which I was ignoring them, and they were following me. At a point of ignoring, like talking to them and going, I did not see anything again.
You did not see anything?
I did not see anything again. So at a point, when I woke up, I was in shock. I said, where am I? They said I should keep quiet. At that point, I felt maybe they even wanted to kill me. Then they locked me
in the room.
In a room, and they went out. So when they came back, they were three, and that one was older than the two of them. He said I should lie down and remove my dress. I said no, I can't. He said okay. So when, like, I was like trying to fight with them. So he had to remove a knife. I was like,
he had to remove a knife.
Yes.
So he introduced a weapon.
Yes.
The third one. The
yes.
elderly one.
Yes.
Right.
Removed the knife and said, don't keep quiet, you will die. I was still struggling with them until they had to hold me and forced me. So when they removed, I was wearing a trouser at that time.
You were wearing a trouser?
Yeah.
Jeans or
jeans
ordinary trouser?
It was jeans.
Okay.
When they removed it, the older one inserted his finger. They had to start whatever they were doing.
So they slept with you in tents. This one comes.
Yes, this one will come, finish, and the other one too will come and finish, and the other one too will come. I woke up on a hospital bed, and they had to come there to write the statement and take that of the doctor's own to confirm if truly I've been raped. And the doctor confirmed. So I took them to where
the thing happened.
So we went there, truly one of the guys were washing the bed sheets, and the water was full of blood.
He was washing the bed sheet?
Yes.
Full of blood?
Yes.
The water had turned red?
Yes.
You bled?
So much. The police asked him what is in the pan. He said water. So what does it turn into? He said it has turned into blood. He said so all this blood came from a human being.
So what happened to them? They were arrested and then?
Yeah, they were taken to court, but unfortunately we couldn't raise money for a lawyer, so at a point they were not coming to court anymore. Yeah. I'll go with my family and sit there and the case will not be mentioned.
What has it cost you?
It has affected me in so many ways. Sometimes I even think of ending it.
And as in suicide?
Yeah.
You get suicidal thoughts?
So much.
You have a lot to offer. You are pretty. You are very intelligent. You speak very well. So why would you want to take your life?
You know, I gave up on life long time ago. But sometimes I will sit and feel like I'm just being miserable. Because the pains that comes with it.
Physical pain.
So much.
You still feel pains?
So much.
Even now?
So much.
You are not healed?
No.
It's okay. It's okay. Stop crying. Psychologically, I think Irama is broken. Right, Vibes in 5, Ghana's first social media celeb talk show. The name Arnold Elavanyo. You can always call me bro. You see me? Big shouts to the crew, Eddie Azekins. Big shouts to legend Saj Van Me, Tomika Brown, and Hawa. My guest is smiling. She's been hearing, bro, you see me, bro, you see me. Finally, I'm laughing, but I'm not supposed to. And she's laughing, and she's also not supposed to, because this is a very worrying story that many of you will connect to. A story that I'm sure, not majority, many of you within the audience scope may have direct encounter with, or have relatives gone through the same thing. It is one of the stories that we dread hearing, especially if you're a parent or you're a sibling, like a brother or even a sister. It is one story you wouldn't want to hear happen to any family member. I'm talking about rape. This is going to be a very harrowing narration of a rape victim. And not just rape by one person, gang rape. So if you are the type that, find it very disturbing listening to stories such as this, I would advise that you respectfully bow out so that somebody will listen and tell you, because it might get very graphic and a bit more specific. This is a young lady who was gang raped by 3 young men when she was young. She's almost 30 years now, and the experience keeps playing back in her mind, and it's affected her greatly in a very negative way. It's become so much so that she feels, if for nothing at all, if she speaks about it openly and shares her story, people who have been where she is now will take a cue from it. People who have experienced the same thing that she experienced back then would also know that sometimes all it takes is for you to speak out and speak out. That's why she's here. She's been following Vibes and 5. She's seen the works we're doing, and she feels if she shares her story here, if for nothing at all, people will listen and people will take lessons from it. So Ira Ama is her name, and we'll begin with the story. So pay attention once you have agreed to stay with us. Ira Ama, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You are very calm in person. I mean, since you came, we started talking, so we decided to sit on camera to finally do justice to why we're here. You're so calm. Is that just how you are, or it's the incident that has made you so?
That is how I've been
Growing
up. Yeah.
Growing up, you've always been a calm person.
Yeah.
Always, always, always.
Yeah.
Do you like friends?
No, I'm not into friends.
You are not into friends?
No.
I see. Did you grow up with your parents?
No.
You didn't grow up with your parents?
No.
What happened?
Okay, Mom died when I think I was so young, when I was in class 3, going to class 4.
You were in class 3 when Mom died?
Yeah.
How about Daddy?
I don't know him.
You don't know your dad?
No.
You've never seen him?
No, I saw him once, but I was so little.
So you can't tell. If you should meet him in town right now, you can't tell?
No, I'll just pass by.
You just pass?
Yes.
And have you made efforts to see him again?
Yes, I always wish to see him. I wish, since Mom passed away, I was thinking I needed him, but where am I going to see him?
Where are you going to see him? You have siblings?
Yes, I
How many of them?
We are 7.
You are 7?
Yes.
And all the 7 know Dad?
I think, let's say 5 of them know.
5 of them know him, but you don't know him?
Yeah.
And, okay. So you were living with Mom before she passed?
Yes. In Accra.
In Accra?
Yeah.
And what happened after she passed?
Okay, what happened was my auntie had to take over to cater for us as her own children. And she did.
And she did? Yeah.
Just that things were not easy, but she tried.
What kind of upbringing were you given? I mean, I'm trying to get the background so we know what happened and how it happened. So pardon me if I'm asking very basic, growing up questions. So how was upbringing like with your auntie?
Okay, she was nice when Mom passed away because I was still little. she was okay until I turned like 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Then she started, should I say maltreatment or, yeah, she started treating me anyhow.
Anyhow?
Yeah.
In what form?
She was always accusing me of guys sleeping with me. I'll go out in the evening and see, we were in the village and you know they sleep early. So even if I have a homework to do and I'll go out to do a homework, by then I'll come back, the door will be locked. So I would have to sleep outside. I slept outside, yeah, for so many times.
You slept outside for so many
yeah,
times?
because she'll be telling you to go to where you are coming from. And I was just coming from a friend's place, so I had nowhere to go, so I had to sleep outside.
Outside,
yeah.
at 15?
Even I was younger than 15.
15 when that started?
Yeah.
And she said you were sleeping with, or guys were sleeping with you, so to speak. Was it really happening?
No, it wasn't. I didn't even know anything about boyfriend. You know, this is one of the mistakes some of the parents do. Yes, accusing their children wrongly. You are sleeping with this, you are having an affair. And most of them, they don't have the courage to stay. They will just be like, okay, if this is what they are saying, let me just go into it. And it's killing a whole lot of
Is that what
young
happened to you?
I didn't do it. I was just ignoring her. I didn't even know anything about boyfriend or dating or whatever.
You didn't know anything?
No.
Had you seen a man then? I mean, seen?
No.
No, you were still a virgin then?
Yeah. I remember those days, a guy proposed, like, wanted to be my girlfriend. And I asked him, what's the meaning of girlfriend? What does she do?
Right.
Yes. I didn't know anything about
see.
about that.
So how did let's get into the main event now. Where did it start from? How did it happen?
Okay, I was still in school by then. So as my auntie in question traveled to cure her leg. Yeah. So I was there and I had a call from a certain sister. Let's say she's a cousin. She was so good to me.
Right.
So I had a call from her to meet her. But she has sent something that I should go and take it. So I took a car from our village and went to meet her. And unfortunately, I waited. When I called, she'd be like, I'm coming. Okay, I waited and it was almost like 9 p.m. So I had sisters at that particular place I met. I wanted to meet her. So since she was not showing up, it was getting late and there was no car to go back. So I decided to pass by either my sister's place or my auntie's place to spend the night. So I bought food. On my way going, I bought fried egg. So on my way going, I met two guys.
Okay. Around age bracket?
Might be 25.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just say 25.
25.
Yeah,
okay.
They were two.
Two of them?
Yeah. I met them on my way and they were trying to like, how are you? They tried talking to me, of which I was ignoring them and they were following me. And where I was going was like, there was not much people there.
Secluded area of
yeah,
okay.
Let's say. So at the point of ignoring, like talking to them and going, I did not see anything again.
You did not see anything again?
I did not see anything again. So at a point, when I woke up, okay, aside me talking to them that I remember, I did not see anything again till I woke up around, let's say 11 o'clock p.m.
11 p.m.?
Yes.
Okay.
In a room and those two guys were sitting just right beside me.
And when you woke up around that time, and you had these two guys seated by you. Did you feel you've been touched?
No.
Had they slept with you?
No.
No, they didn't touch you.
No, they didn't touch
When
me.
you woke up around 11?
Yes.
Okay, proceed.
So they didn't touch me. So when I woke up, I saw them sitting. I was feeling severe headache. And I was like, I was in shock. I said, where am I? They said I should keep quiet. That they want to help me. They felt maybe I needed help, so they want to help me. I said, how? But it met me, were just talking to me. So by helping me, you had to do whatever I had to do to bring me to your room to help me. At that point, I felt maybe they even wanted to kill me because I don't know. I didn't know the reason why they had to bring me to the room to help me. So
how was the room like?
Is it a normal room?
Normal room,
yes.
Where like frequent sleep happens.
I think one of them. That's one of them's room.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So it's a room belonging to one of them. How old were you around that time?
Should I say 14?
14.
Yeah, 14.
14
15.
thereabout.
Yeah.
14, 15. Okay, go ahead.
So while we were talking, they told me, okay, they were coming. I said, okay. Then they locked me
in the room.
And they went out. So when they came back, they were 3. And that one was older than the two of them.
So that's like their big brother of a sort.
Yes,
or big
it was
friend.
far, far older than the two.
Roughly around?
Let's say 32 years.
Big boy.
Yes, it was very tall and very thick. Yeah. So they came in and the older one was like, how are you? I said, I'm fine. I said, okay. So he did not even say anything sensible. They were just having their conversation and I was asking them, what am I doing here and all that. So there came the older one who was like, are you a virgin? I said, yes, I'm a virgin. So at this your age, you're a virgin. I said, yes, I'm a virgin. So okay, then let me see if you're a virgin.
Oh.
I said, so how are you going to detect if I'm a virgin or not? He said I should lie down and remove my dress. I said, no, I can't. He said, okay. So I was like trying to fight with them. So he had to remove a knife. I was like...
He had to remove a knife?
Yes.
So he introduced a weapon?
Yes.
The third one? The elderly one?
Yes.
Right.
Removed the knife and said, don't keep quiet, you will die. I said, really? Okay. I was still struggling with them until they had to hold me and forced me. So when they removed, I was wearing a trouser at that time.
You were wearing a trouser?
Yeah.
Jeans or
jeans
ordinary trouser?
It was jeans trouser.
Okay.
When they removed it, the older one inserted his finger. Yes, and after he was like, you are telling me you are a virgin.
He inserted his finger in you?
Yes.
And then told you, you are telling me you are a virgin?
Yes. So that was it. And they had to start whatever they were doing.
Who came first?
One of the guys that brought me to the room.
It wasn't the elderly one who started?
No.
So they slept with you in turns. This one comes?
Yes, this one will come, finish, and the other one too will come and finish, and the other one too will come.
Were you screaming?
I was. And that time they told me, this area, if you shout, nobody will even come.
And this went on for how long?
It took a couple of hours.
From what time to around what time?
Let's say, I can't really tell the time they started, but I think around, let's say 4:35
a.m.
Because I heard people talking, but I was in the room and I was not saying anything.
So would that mean they slept with you throughout the night?
Yeah, I suffered.
Throughout the night?
Yeah.
Intense?
Yes.
3 guys?
Yes.
Was there a point you gave up because your strength, you had exhausted whatever strength
Oh
you
yeah,
had?
I gave up early.
You gave up early? Were they beating you?
They were not beating me. They were just holding my hands and my
So
legs.
whoever comes, the free person will pin you down.
Me, yeah. So that's, and then when they were done, I was bleeding so much, and
What do you remember saying to any of them, or what do you remember hearing from them whilst they were doing it? Were they saying things that you could remember today?
they did not say anything. Oh, like when I started bleeding, one of them said, "Oh, she's a virgin." Oh. So they were like, "Oh, sorry."
In what language?
In our local language.
Local language. Ghana or Chi?
Chi.
Chi. And that's what one of them said.
Yeah.
Did any of them show any sign of remorse? Did
No,
any of them
they
feel
didn't.
like they've done the wrong thing?
No, they didn't.
So did you pass out?
I did that, but not in their room.
You passed out later.
Yeah.
But whilst in their room, you saw everything that went on.
Yes, I did.
Young girl, 14, 15, 3 guys sleep with you from late night till dawn. You said 4 or 5 a.m. because you could hear people talking. You were so exhausted.
Yeah.
And they didn't harm you, hit you, do anything?
No, they didn't
Of course,
do anything.
sleeping with you forcibly is harm enough.
Yeah.
But they didn't beat you and struggle with you extra.
No, they didn't beat me.
They didn't beat you?
No.
Okay, so they broke, and what went on?
So in the morning, the other one went out and later came back and told the young ones to release me. So
This was around what time?
I don't even know, but could be, let's say 6 to 7. Yeah.
Okay.
So I dressed up. There was blood all over me on the bed sheets. So I dressed up, and when I was leaving, I noticed my money in my wallet was missing. So I asked them that they've taken my money. They said, no, they've not taken my money. So the other one told me that I should go home, and that same evening, I should come back for my money, because he doesn't have money on him. I said, okay. I did not say anything or show any sign that I'll get them arrested. So I left there. They escorted me. So while we were going, I was just taking notes of the road where we pass and all that.
Did you meet people? When they brought you out of the room, didn't they live on a compound where it had people?
That house particular, there was no one there with them.
There was no one there in that house?
Yes, but when the guy was escorting me, we were meeting people on our way.
And you didn't show any signs of wanting to tell your story?
No.
And nobody also saw that you were dripping with blood?
Maybe because of the trouser.
Okay.
Yes, because of the trouser.
Okay.
There was blood flowing.
There was blood flowing?
Yeah.
And how was the escorting like? Were they talking to you normally like you are just their friend and you know, creating the impression that they haven't harmed you in any way?
Yes, the guy was talking to me and was asking me, so will I come this evening? I said, yes, I'll come.
You agreed?
Yes, I agreed.
How many of them escorted you?
One of them.
One of them?
Yes.
But the other 2 were in the room when the one took you out. Where did he escort you to?
To the roadside.
Okay.
To pick a car home.
Okay.
And then when I got to the roadside, I had no money on me and I wanted to go to the police station. So I took a taxi and I told the driver that I don't have money, so she take me to police station. I was like, what are you going to do over there? So that day was Sunday. What are you going to do at the police station? I said, she should take me there. He said, okay, if you don't have money, then I can't take you there. So I had to walk from wherever I was standing. It was a bit far. I couldn't even walk properly, but I just had to walk to the police station. So the moment I got to the police station, I fainted.
You fainted?
Yeah.
Did you see someone say the word before you fainted, or you got to the police station and fainted?
I went there and I saw a policewoman. So I started crying. And she was asking me, what is it? That's the only thing I remember. So I woke up on a hospital bed. And they had to come there to write the statements and take that of the doctor's own to confirm if truly I've been raped. And the doctor confirmed. So I became a bit fit. They asked the doctor to release me so that I can go show them where the guys are. So they asked, can I show them? I said, yes, I can take you there. So I took them to where the thing happened. So when we went there, truly one of the guys were washing the bed sheets, and the water was full of blood.
He was washing the bed sheets?
Yes.
Full of blood?
Yes.
The water had turned red?
Yes.
You bled?
So much.
And upon seeing that, you were escorted with how many police people?
I think there were 3.
There were 3.
With my family, yeah.
And then your family members?
Yeah.
And what did the policeman say, or your family say, when they saw your blood being washed?
One policeman just slapped that guy so hard. And it was like, have you seen what you have done to somebody's daughter? The police asked him, what is in the pan? He said, water. He said, what does it turn into? He said, it has turned into blood. He said, so all this blood came from a human being. And you are okay. You are washing it and you feel good. So they arrested him and he took them to the other guy's house and they arrested him also.
So 2 had been arrested?
Yes. So on their way going to the 3rd guy's place, one bread seller ran to the guy's place and told him to run away because they are coming to arrest him. So that one just went off.
He went off?
Yes.
So, but was he ever arrested?
Yes.
Eventually?
Yeah, he committed that crime and he was arrested at that time.
So his arrest was not in connection with yours. He did something else and then he was arrested.
Yes.
Then they realized he was part of yours as well.
So he was on the wanted list. So after they arrested him, they called me to come to the police station to confirm. Yeah.
And you did? Were you not scared? Or didn't you feel, showing my face and these people knowing that I am the one causing the arrest, they could come back to harm me later on because you were still young?
At that time, I had given up already. So I felt like whatever comes.
Yeah. Let the chiefs forward.
Yeah, whatever.
You don't care. Damn the consequences.
Yeah.
So what happened to them? They were arrested and then?
Yeah, they were taken to court, but unfortunately we couldn't raise money for a lawyer, so at a point they were not coming to court anymore. Yeah. I'll go with my family and sit there and the case will not be mentioned. So at the point there was this policewoman that was so much interested in the case and she was being transferred within a few months after the incident.
They transferred her?
Yeah.
The policewoman who took over the case after some time was transferred?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what the families of these boys look like or are like? Do you think they are from a rich background?
Yes. They are. One of them, okay, they are. Yeah.
They are like from rich backgrounds?
Yes.
And you couldn't foot lawyer bill or legal fees?
Yes.
And so the case became a foolish case?
Yes.
And ever since, have you met any of them anywhere?
Yes, I have.
What happened?
I met one of them in a very big market and he knelt like if he has done anything wrong, I should forgive him.
But he didn't know himself that he had done anything wrong.
So I had to start running.
Why did you run?
I felt bad. People were looking at us and I couldn't even utter a word. I was just standing there looking at him. He was kneeling and pleading. I had to just find a way to go.
Yeah. So that's how that episode ended.
Yes.
And since then, you've never seen the big one. You've never seen the other guy. Just
no,
one of them.
I've not heard from him.
Have you forgiven them?
Yes.
You have forgiven them.
Yeah.
Would you want the law to, take up the matter and deal with them as the law requires?
No.
You don't want to go. Is it because of your involvement? Because definitely you will be called. You would have to resume going to court and all that.
Yes.
You might have press coming in and all, because once you're here, I'm sure the press would want to. Is that what is making you want to just let it go, or you've forgiven them so you think it's enough?
I've forgiven them, so I think it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But if calls start coming in, and maybe a lawyer, a police, some institutions, they will definitely maybe call me that they want to take up your case. Would you be willing to?
No.
You don't want to?
Yes.
What has it cost you?
It has affected me in so many ways. Sometimes I even think of ending it.
And as in suicide?
Yeah.
You get suicidal thoughts?
So much.
You have a lot to offer. You are pretty. You are very intelligent. You speak very well. So why would you want to take your life?
I gave up on life long time ago. Because sometimes I was sitting for like, I'm just being miserable. Because the pains that comes with it.
Physical pain.
So much.
You still feel pains?
So much.
Even now?
So much.
You are not healed?
No.
Have you been able to have sexual encounter ever since?
Yeah.
Is it easy?
It has never been easy.
Have you had a relationship?
Yeah.
Has it been easy?
Never. Sometimes I talk to myself that no, maybe I should just forget about getting married, or because I just can't. I don't think I can get married or even
It's okay.
like have a serious.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because of what you're going through, you still get flashbacks of the incident.
So much. Sometimes I'll be there and I'll start crying for no reason.
You start crying for no reason.
Yeah.
Did it affect your relation with men?
Yeah. Even if like I'm dating and the guy wants to have an affair and let's say maybe he'll be playing with me, trying to have something.
Yeah.
I can't even hit you with anything I'll get.
Because it just comes.
Yeah, it comes
you
like
don't see it coming.
you want to harm me. Yeah, and I find it easy trusting men.
You find it difficult trusting men?
Yes, sorry, I find it so difficult.
Any man at all?
Yes.
Whew. Were you able to complete your education?
No, I couldn't.
Would you like to go back to school?
What for?
What for? Because you don't see light at the end of the tunnel. Is that it?
don't know.
Are you feeling like nothing good can come out of you? Is that what you feel?
Yeah,
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Irama has gotten very emotional. Tears rolling down her eyes uncontrollably. But it's understandable. I mean, if it were you, I mean, I'm a man, but if I had even gone through that, I don't think I would be able to stand it. And to even gather the courage to speak openly about it is not an easy thing. You know, when people want to talk, or when people go through stuff and they come to talk, it in itself is therapeutic. And you are bold. You are very courageous to open up on this, because I know as you speak, you are playing back everything that happened. But don't worry, solution will come. Irama feels life has nothing more to offer her. She feels sometimes she wants to end it, or she feels she might not be able to marry and even have a successful marriage, or even have kids. She finds it difficult making out with a man, because if you attempt, she could just flip and strike you with anything she finds. Psychologically, I think Irama is broken. But how she's been able to manage to grow through this to this point and speak so eloquently is what amazes me. You're a very strong person. I mean, don't for a second think that, you know, what happened is one that would make you useless in life. There's still more to offer, and you still have a lot of life ahead of you. Okay? Yes, it's okay to cry sometimes, but when you're done crying, you wipe your tears and you forge on. Life still has a lot to offer. There's more to life. You get it? And I am particularly happy you have forgiven them from within. Forgiveness itself is therapy. And whoever holds on to, you know, things that people have done to them ends up disturbing himself or herself. So you've done a very good thing by forgiving them. But I want you to decide to want to go back to school, so that if somebody, a benevolent person, would want to help, I mean, this is a very huge platform, and you could get somebody taking care of everything. And genuine people anyways, not anyone who will take advantage of it. Genuine people. Would you like to learn a trade?
I don't know.
You don't know. Who do you live with now? It's okay. It's okay. Stop crying. Stop crying. After here, we'll make sure you have a good time, you eat, you relax. All my people here will have conversations with you. All your tears will turn to joy. That we can assure you before you go. They are wonderful people here. So calm down. You know, wipe your tears. Wipe your tears. Please, if you have anything to help Irama with, because of how sensitive her situation is and how we stigmatize people who have gone through incidents like this, do not expect that you could just call and then we'll hand her over to you, or hand over contact to you and start dealing. No. We have both agreed to keep her identity safe, which we hold dear in this, you know, unit of ours. We don't joke with agreements and MOUs. We understand she wants her identity kept. So if for anything at all, we are going to live up to that. So those of you who would want to say, oh, I want to see her, yes, if you have anything to offer, conversations will go on. Eventually, if we feel you are genuine enough and she has to see you, why not? We would. If we had to play the middleman role, I think Eddie is very good at doing so. Sat is very good at doing so. I think these people can take care of that. And let's give her a reason to live. Let's give her a reason to live. I believe in you people. Yeah, sometimes some of the stories you bash me, you call us all sorts of names. Last time somebody asked on one of my interviews, I read a comment, who is Arnold for you to even go and talk to him to want to find solutions for you? And who are we? And he was referring to you, the audience. Who are we to even offer solutions? And I just laughed and smiled at that comment and that person. Maybe you are old, but you don't know what life is. I might not have money to give her. I might not have some big house to go and put her in. But bringing her to you alone is enough of the good work or God's work that I am doing. So yes, you might want to underrate us, but you never know what we are capable of. Those who know. So Irama, running all this commentary for you to have time to let your tears flow, so that people will know that you really went through a lot. But it is well, okay? Yeah, it is well. Is there anything else you would want to say?
I think I'm okay.
You're okay. You're okay. Whew. I think you would have to, two things, go back to school or learn a trade. Is there something you like doing? Are you a creative person?
I can't think straight right now.
You can't think straight right now. It's okay. We'll end it here. Big shouts to Eddie Dazekins, Director Extraordinaire. Eddie, good job. Big shouts to you, Sats, Legend, Van Lee, Tomical, Brown, and also to you, Hawa. And to you, my wonderful audience. You know, you always stick with us. We are bringing you stories. Like, watch out for us. Watch out for us. Pay attention to this platform. Pay attention to this page. Pay critical attention. And don't take anything for granted. Whatever we put out there, there's a bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Those of you who are fond of looking at the small picture, looking at what is happening now, look at the bigger picture. Those who know, know. My name is Arnold Elavanyo. You can always call me. You see me? And she's smiling, man. This my bride, you see me thing. She's smiling. Finally, she smiled, man. You smile, man. When you get bride, you be like, now, I just for this shout bride, you see me in your ears. I wake up in the morning, bride, you see me in the afternoon. Thank you for coming. Yeah, thank you for coming. And I appreciate your courage, yeah? All right, guys, we're out.